Hello YouTube and welcome to the Frooglesim news for today, Sunday, July the 5th, 2015. First up, Aerosoft have previewed Aerosoft Mega Airport Rome. Aerosoft previously tackled Rome and didn't release the product as it was not up to their exacting standards. Well, they've now published preview images of the upcoming reversion of it. It includes the airport and local city objects, fully detailed rendition of Rome Airport itself, that would be Lima, India, Romeo, Foxtrot, and of course includes high-resolution ground textures at 2K resolution. Also includes photoreal terrain coverage of the close airport area, very realistic night lighting based on pilot's point of view, which is actually key. You know, no more just sticking a random light on the ground and having it glow. This is night lighting based on what a pilot would actually see. Of course, realistic shadows on all 3D objects and ground, great balance between performance and quality, and it's fully compatible with all major traffic add-ons. Now, Aerosoft is saying that this new version of Rome will also be fully compatible with FSX and Prepared, but looking at the forum comments, they do point out that the animated jetways on the airport are only using AES, which is Aerosoft's kind of competitor to GSX. And I understand AES has problems with Prepared, so if you're an AES user, I'm afraid it's not going to be fully compatible with Prepared. Next up, Coronado released the PA31 Navajo. Now, the Navajo is a cabin-class twin-engine aircraft from Piper with a 26,000-foot ceiling and a top speed of 227 knots. Coronado's version is pretty much the same as it always is with all Coronado aircraft. It has the usual checklist of extremely high-quality visuals, including 4K resolution textures, dynamic prop shine, which is a new one. I've not seen that actually on other Coronado aircraft, and volumetric prop effects. The sounds are recorded from the actual aircraft, including, of course, the twin Lycoming TIO 540A engines, and the aircraft supports integration with Reality XP and Flight 1 GPS systems. Comes with 6 liveries, and all versions of FSX and Prepared are supported, although, of course, Reality XP gauges don't work in Prepared. $37.95. More information at the Coronado link in the show notes below. Next up, kind of a pet favorite of mine. I haven't seen this yet, but I do want to get it fairly soon and take a look. The Just Flight Tornado was released. Now, the Tornado was developed by the same team at Just Flight that did the Canberra, and it marked a new change for Just Flight into almost study-level simulation, which is very cool. The Tornado, in case you're not familiar, is a twin-seat multi-role combat aircraft used a lot in Europe and is very famous in England. It is most famous for its high-speed, ultra-low altitude flights. It is modeled to an incredibly high level of detail in the Just Flight version, including a 144-page manual, as well as a 40-page manual covering performance and other data. The model includes variable sweep wing function, fully functioning maneuver flap system, and fully simulated fuel, hydraulics and electrical systems, and a lot more. Also a realistic warning system, for example. Has an accurate simulation of the fairly complex throttle system in the Tornado, where you can switch between control of lift dump, reversers, taxi nozzles, and so on, and includes a TSS sound set as well as realistic lighting. There is far more actually to it than that, more than I can cover in a simple news story. I hope to get my hands on it fairly soon. It is available for FSX or Prepared and will cost you $44.99. More information at the Just Flight link in the show notes below. Finally, Aeroplane Heaven, who we covered a couple of issues back with 2 of their new aircraft, have just previewed the Electra Model 10. Now, the Electra Model 10 is, of course, the aircraft that Amelia Earhart was lost in, so it's infamous because of that. It is a twin-engine classic all-metal monoplane, and it was originally developed by Lockheed to compete with the DC-2. It actually entered service in the 30s after the US banned the use of single-engine aircraft for carrying paying passengers. Aeroplane Heaven are keeping to their usual high standards in the visual modelling of this. It looks absolutely stunning. And looking at these images, I'm actually toying with the idea of trying to complete the flight plans that Amelia Earhart tragically was unable to do. No idea of a release date just yet, but Aeroplane Heaven don't tend to put up a lot of preview stuff unless they are close to release. So fingers crossed. That's it for this week's short news show. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sure, as always, that I've missed something. If I have, please leave me a comment in the comment section below and I'll take a look and see if it's worth putting into next week's show. See you soon.